And today, actually, we're going to begin in child's pose. So come into a comfortable child's pose position. You can separate your knees quite wide, drop your hips back toward your heels, and then extend your heart forward for a moment before you drop in. So hands down, pull the heart forward on an in-breath, gaze forward. And then with that length, just fold in. Drop your forehead to the floor or a pillow or your hands or anywhere that it lands, but let it land. And if this is too deep of a bend in your knees or hips, you can sit up on a pillow or a block. You can put something between your calves and hamstrings. Just get a little comfortable here. And in this shape, we'll just start to settle into our bodies. So see if your shoulders can relax, the face muscles and eyes and jaw as well. And let all the breath flow in and out of your nose. And begin to make your breath seamless and smooth. So as you breathe in, you might experience and enjoy a little widening in the back body. And as you breathe out, you might soften any tension a little bit more. And just finding that really soothing, deep, seamless pace of breath. Each breath really does help to bring us back into our bodies, back into this moment. And let the breath do that for you. Let yourself fill and empty. Let yourself experience each breath and each moment here and now. And just 3 more cycles of long, smooth breath. Last one. And then empty all the breath. And keep it flowing as you again reach the hands forward. And this time just lengthen through the 2 sides of the waist. So press into the palms. Press into the fingertips and knuckles at the base of each finger, lifting the elbows, feeling the arms wake up a little bit as you pull those hip creases back. So you might crawl the fingertips a little farther forward here. Find that breath again as you create space in the side bodies and the lungs and the rib cage. Good, and then pulling the belly in to come up. So come on up to hands and knees. Curl the toes under if you need to bring the knees beneath the hips. Slide the hands back to bring the wrists under the shoulders. And then we'll just do a few cat-cow poses here. So belly drops, shoulder heads back, gaze out as you breathe in, swaying the back. And then round the back as you breathe out. Drop the head, press the floor and dome. And again, inhaling. Can you feel the collarbones widen, the pubic bone draw back? And then exhaling, separating the shoulder blades, dangle the head, tailbone aim straight down. And then come into a flat back and neutral spine. And we'll just take the left leg straight back today. Toes are going to point down. Kind of pull the hands toward the knee on the floor to lengthen the spine here. Good, and keep breathing. Shoulders down, belly pulls up and in. Gaze straight down at the floor so the back of the neck stays long. And then just turn the left foot out to the left. So the left leg is back, and as the toes turn out leftward, it's going to lift the hip a bit. And then as you exhale, bend the left knee, bring it up to the left elbow tip. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. It's okay. Extend it back as you breathe in. Heart pulls forward a little. And then bend the knee to the outer elbow again. Exhaling. And then one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee bends. Pull it up to that elbow. Maybe even a little higher. And then see if you can straighten the left leg out to the left. And see if you can equal out the weight in the hands here. And then wherever that left foot is to the left, set the foot on the floor. So ideally it's in line with the hip and right knee. See if you can anchor the foot down. So outer edge seals. And then stand up on the right knee and the left foot's to the left. Good. Left hand to the left leg. Right arm up and over. Take a little lean. Drop the left shoulder, draw the navel in, aim the tail down. Breathe into the right rib cage. Squeeze that foot against the floor. Good, and then take the right arm up, take the left arm up. Big inhale to lengthen. And hands back down as you exhale. And then keep the foot just where it is, and one cycle of cat-cow like that. So heart pulls forward on the in-breath, belly drops. Tuck and round on the out-breath. Feel how that feels a little different. And then back to a neutral spine. Lift the foot, take it back, lengthen out one more in-breath, and set the knee back down, hands and knees. Cat-cow. Inhale straight to the front. Exhale, round the back. Good, and back to a flat back and neutral spine. I'm going to slide over a little because the wall's in my way. Right foot reaches back, toes point down. Pull the hands toward the knee on the floor to elongate the spine and find length from right heel to head. Keep breathing. Just noticing what's turning on. Back of the neck long, navel lifting. Good. And then right toes turn out to the right. So that hip is going to lift a little, externally rotating the right hip. As you breathe out, right knee bends to outer right elbow tip. Extend it back, inhale. Bend it up to the elbow, exhale. Extend it back, inhale. And last time, knee to elbow. Good, stay here. Try to lift it higher to the shoulder if possible. If not, it's all good, doesn't matter. Start to straighten that right leg out to the right. See how high you can lift it away from the floor first. Anchor both hands equally against the floor. And then drop the foot down. Seal the outer edge if you can. And then come on up to standing on the right knee. Have to slide over a little more. Yeah, nice. And then right hand, outer right leg, left arm up, inhale. And take a little lean over to that right leg. So you're going to find a nice amount of space in the right rib cage. Left rib cage, drop the right shoulder. Aim the tailbone down, draw the belly in so you have some support here. Squeeze the pinky edge of that right foot against the floor. Good, and then left hand up, right hand up, inhale. Reach, hands down, exhale. Keep the foot where it is, out to the right, and then cat-cow. Inhale, heart pulls forward. So you're going to feel it a little in the inner groin, inner thigh. Exhale, round in. Press. Good, back to a flat back. Inhale, take the right leg back. Pull the heart forward for just one more moment here. And then back to hands and knees. And now let's circle the head, circle the hips, and just loosen that all up. Tune into your body. Come back to those smooth breaths if you lost them. Just start to loosen things up a bit. All right. From here, hands and knees. One foot at a time is going to step back to plank pose, top of your push-up. Pressing the floor, lifting the navel, lifting the face, and then lift the right foot just a couple inches off the floor. And then exhale, right knee, outer right arm. Good. Extend it back. Inhale. Plank pose. Exhale, second side. Left foot lifts. Inhale. Left knee, outer left arm. Exhale. Extend it back. Inhale. Set it down. Exhale. Gaze a little forward on your in-breath. Lower to your belly, knees, and then chest on the out-breath. And pause when you get there. Reach the hands back. Inhale, lift the heart. If you want to lift the feet, you can. Otherwise, tops of the feet press. Navel draws in. Shoulder heads roll up and back. Thumbs out. One more breath in here. And then release back down. Chin to the floor. Hands in cobra position. Shoulders and elbows back. Inhale up to cobra. So now the tops of the feet do press. Curl under the toes. Plank pose and downward facing dog. So ideally, we're already building a little heat. You can start to pedal out your knees or wiggle around your head and just loosen things up. Let's try not to be too rigid in our practice. Just feel your way through each pose, each breath, each moment with ease, with sensitivity and tenderness for yourself. You're on your mat to take care of yourself, not to push too far, beat yourself up, right? Just be gentle. Let's start to lift the heels and look forward. Inhale. Walk to the top of your mat as you exhale. And then we'll come to a flat back, halfway up on the in-breath. Melt in half on the out-breath, and we'll just dangle here for a couple breaths. You can sway a little, you can clasp elbows, whatever you need. And then release your fingertips to the floor. Put a little bend in the knees to extend the heart forward, and then right knee bends much more. Left leg may stay bent or straight, your choice. Left hand comes up. Take a little twist. And then the left hip crease draws back. The crown of the head extends forward, breathing in again. And then release your left hand down, drop your head. Maybe the left knee bends more and the right leg straightens, or maybe both knees stay bent as the right hand floats up. The right thigh draws back, the crown extends forward, breathe in. And release back into your fold. With a flat back, rise up, reach up, and bring the hands together in front of the heart, prayer pose. Nice. Shoulders back and down, navel in, stand tall. Set an intention for your practice this morning if you'd like. Okay, here we go. Reach up as you breathe in. Fold in half as you breathe out. Flattening the back as you breathe in. Plank pose as you breathe out. Take an in-breath when you get there. Gaze a little forward if you like. Lower to the floor as you breathe out. And then a baby cobra. Inhale, heart lifts. Downward dog, exhale. You can move through plank to get there or through hands and knees to get there. All good. We're just going to do that one more time to start to bring a little more circulation into the body. So let's lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Walk or float forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, lengthen. Fold forward, exhale, soften. With a flat back, press and rise on your inhale, reach up. Hands to the heart, exhale, navel pulls back. Good, keep the belly engaged. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, belly stays engaged. Plank pose, exhale. Belly stays engaged as you inhale, navel to the spine. Lower on your exhale so you have core support throughout. Cobra on the inhale. Down dog, belly lifts the hips back, exhale. Keep your breath flowing. Notice how it all feels. Right foot floats up and back here. Inhale, three-legged dog. Turn the toes out, right knee out or right elbow. Exhale, in the plank shape. Extend it back, inhale. This time, right knee, left elbow. Exhale, little twist. Extend it back, inhale. And then step it up to the right thumb on your out breath. Pivot your back heel flat today. Pause to pull your heart forward. Hug the right hip beneath you. Anchor into that back foot. Float your arms back. Extend through the crown of the head. Pressing into the back foot. Inhale, rise on up, warrior one. Good. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Take the hands behind the head. Inhale, lift the heart, draw the elbow tips back. Exhale, release your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, knuckles pull down, heart extends up. Exhale, fold, drop the head. Lift the hands if you like, stay here for a breath or two. Hug that right hip back. Lifting the hands or letting them stay on the low back is your choice on your next in-breath. Reach back, rise up and reach up. Hands to the floor, exhale. Lift the back heel, step back, plank, inhale. You can hover the right foot if you want. Lower, exhale. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to do it on the second side, and then we'll have another opportunity to do it together in a flow. First time, it's usually like, wait, what's happening? And then you get it. Left foot comes up behind you. Inhale, three-legged. Turn the toes out. Exhale, left knee out or left arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross it over to the right arm. Inhale, three-legged. On your exhale, step it up to the left thumb tip. Pivot your back heel flat. Pause to pull the heart forward on the in-breath. Float the arms back. Hug the left hip beneath you. Anchor into that back foot. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands behind the head, interlace. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, release hands behind you, interlace again. Inhale, heart lifts as the knuckles descend. Exhale, lead with the heart, flat back, fold, drop the head. Lifting the hands or letting them settle, hugging the left hip back a little, root into the back foot. Keep your breath flowing. On the next in-breath, rise up and reach up. Hands come down as you breathe out. Lift the back heel, step it back, plank. Inhale, maybe the left foot hovers. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale to downward dog. Breathe. Settle in, settle down. You're welcome to drop into child's pose anytime. All right, we're going to do that all again. One breath per movement this time, and I'll lead you through it. Here we go. Right foot up, behind you. Inhale, three-legged. Right knee out or right arm. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale, lift the foot back up. Step it up as you exhale, back heel flat. Rise up on your in-breath, warrior one. Exhale, hands interlace behind the head, elbows wide. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlaced. Inhale, lift that heart, draw the shoulder heads back. Exhale, fold, knuckles up or down, your choice. And then inhale, rise back up, reach up. Exhale, hands circle to the floor, step back, plank, inhale. Lower, exhale. Cobra's your inhale. Down dog's your exhale, second side, left foot up and back, inhale. Knee to outer arm, exhale. Extend it back, inhale. Cross it to the opposite arm, exhale. Three-legged, inhale. Step it up as you exhale, back heel flat. Press and rise on the in-breath, warrior one. Hands behind the head, exhale. Inhale, lean back, open your heart. Exhale, hands come down behind you, interlaced. Inhale, shoulders back, heart widens even more. Exhale, fold in, drop your head. Anchor into the back foot to inhale, rise up, free up and reach up. Hands to the floor, exhale. Step back to your plank, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Cobra's your inhale. And back to down dog, exhale, nice work. Feel free to drop into child's. Feel free to pedal the knees. Come back to your breathing. Come back to what you're experiencing and feeling. Let go of any judgment. Begin to lift your heels, bend the knees, looking forward as you inhale. And walk to the front as you exhale or float. Halfway up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Take an extra breath here just to dangle. And then maybe the big toes come together to touch. Start to bend your two knees. Float your arms back. Palms down, heart widens, dip into the hips. And then chair pose, inhale, reach up. Stand up, exhale, hands to your heart.
Never know if we're going to work hard or not until we get to our mats. Take a moment here, standing tall, to tune back into your breath. Back to the chair pose. Inhale, hips low, hands high. Stay in your chair, hands right back to your heart. Prayer. We're going to turn right, hook left elbow onto that right thigh, and then just press the right hand against the left hand. Hopefully that silence is better than the noise you may have been hearing. Sorry about that. Draw the belly in. Good, and then see if you can just lift the left heel off the floor. Turn the right shoulder back. And then just play a little bit by anchoring into that right foot and see if you can step the left foot all the way back. And if you fall, just keep breathing. You're just playing. So maybe you take the twist a little deeper here. Or maybe a little more shallow by dropping the left hand down and the right arm up. Your choice. Breathe. Good. Release both hands to the floor and then step to the front of your mat. Halfway up, inhale, flat back. Fold forward, exhale, drop in. Chair pose. Inhale, knees bend, hands lift. Stand, exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath and let it go. Chair pose, inhale, hips low, hands high. Prayer chair, exhale, hands to the heart. Turn to the left. Hook the right elbow. Boy, a little out of it today. Draw the belly in, extend the crown of the head forward, roll that left shoulder back. Play a little. Find the depth of your chair. Doesn't have to be low. It's all good. Start to anchor into the left foot. Lift the right heel. So already the right foot's going to get a little lighter. And then steady your gaze, steady your breath. So that maybe you can gracefully step the right foot all the way back into a twisting lunge. And if you lose it, it's all good. Just come back to it. Hug the hips inward a little bit. Roll that left shoulder backward a little bit. Maybe you take it deeper, hand outside the foot. Maybe you stay where you are, maybe shallow it. Right hand down, left arm up, inside. Your choice. When you're ready, both hands back down and step forward. Flat back, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hands. Stand up, exhale, hands to your heart. Sorry, flower. Shoulders back and down, navel in, stand tall. Return to your breathing. Take a moment to ground and center and stabilize yourself. It's all good. All right, we're going to root all the weight into the right foot. We're going to steady our gaze and steady our breath again. This time we're just going to lift up the left knee. So maybe give it a little hug in, wiggle around the foot there, whatever you need. Good, and then extend both arms up. And then see if maybe you can straighten the left leg straight out in front of you. You can keep it bent if you prefer, it's all good. Flex the toes back. Pull the navel in, send the tail down, lift through the back ribs. Straighten the standing leg. Good. One more breath in here. Without touching the knee, bend it back to the chest. And then just shift forward to warrior three. So left leg straight back, arms out to your sides if you like, or onto the right thigh to prop your heart up, or you can reach the hands forward again. Everything lifting, hands, back foot, belly. You can even interlace the hands behind you if you prefer. One more in-breath. Find your shape. Fold on the out-breath. Drop your head. Lift the back foot as high as you like. And then bend the standing leg and take that left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat. Crescent pose. Rise up. Turn right, spread arms. Drop the right hand back to the left hamstring. Take the left arm up. Drop the right shoulder. Maybe dip the back knee to the floor. Your choice. Good. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes up, inhale. And right hand back down, step to the front of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, knees bend, hands lift. Standing on your exhale, hands to your heart. And then again, just center yourself, steady yourself. Steady your gaze, steady your breathing. So sometimes when we're on our yoga mat, we challenge ourselves. And in these physical challenges, we also challenge ourselves to stay calm throughout so that we can manage the challenges of life with a sense of inner calm and peace and equanimity. So really important to ground and center before you do anything challenging. It helps. Steady the gaze, steady the breath. When you're ready, the weight shifts to the left foot and the right knee lifts. So if you want to grab the shin, pull it in and extend up through the crown of the head, that might be nice. You can wiggle the foot. Drop the shoulders. And then arms float up. Right leg extends forward. Flex the toes back. Drop that hip a little. Straighten the standing leg. Reach up through the back ribs. Pull the navel in. Put a little smile on your face if it's really hard. Helps you to stay calm internally. Grateful and present. Good. We'll just take one more in-breath here. Without touching the knee, just bend it back to the chest. That helps to release the low back. And then we'll shift forward. Extend the right foot back. Arms out to your sides. Prop yourself up with hands on the left thigh if you want. Or reach the arms forward. Your choice. If you fall, just keep breathing. Come back. Be gracious, compassionate with yourself. You're just playing and exploring. Extend that right heel back. Pull the navel in. Lift everything. You can interlace hands again behind you if you prefer. Opening the heart gently. Pull that belly in for support wherever you are here. One more in-breath. Hands and head drop on the out-breath. Lift the back leg a little higher if you want to. And then bending the standing leg, step the right toes all the way back toward crescent. Inhale up, crescent pose. Exhale, turn left, spread arms. Drop that left hand back, reach the right arm up and back. Drop the left shoulder, maybe dip into the legs a little more. Should feel good, make it feel good, don't overdo. Good. Right hand comes down, left hand comes down. Step to the top of your yoga mat. Halfway up, inhale. Folding as you exhale. Drop your head, drop your hands. Separate your feet, turn the toes out. Squat down for yogi squat, malasana. Hands at prayer. Right at the heart center there if possible. So you pull the hands down to lengthen up through the crown. The knees squeeze the arms. The belly draws back. The spine grows long. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Very nice. From here, we're just going to release the hands to the floor behind us. We're going to drop our bottoms. And we're going to sit back. So I'm going to scooch back, so I'm about midway on my mat. Left knee's going to bend, right leg is going to extend forward. So if you need to, you can kind of wriggle your sit bones back to extend up through the spine and crown, and then both arms reach up on an in-breath. Fold over that right leg as you breathe out. Wherever your hands land is great. On an inhale, pull the floor toward you to extend the heart forward a bit. And then as you exhale, just drop into that fold. Separating the shoulder blades. Maybe the right knee needs to bend a little. It's okay. Maybe you want to sway a little. Keep the breath smooth, full, rich, so that you carry it into wherever there's tension in the back right side of the body. Start to crawl the hands back toward you to lift yourself up. Good. And then right foot is going to bend to meet the left. So both knees bend, soles of the feet together. Just take an inhale to extend up through the top of the head. Drop the shoulders down. And as you exhale, pull the navel in. And then we'll do the other side. Left leg forward, toes flex backward. Sole the right foot on the inner thigh. Lift the arms as you breathe in. Fold over the straight leg as you breathe out and let the hands land somewhere. It doesn't matter where. Inhale, pull the floor toward you. Heart extends out. And then exhale, carry that length into your fold. Drop your head. So you're not folding as deeply as you can. You're just sort of using gravity here to soften and settle, to feel that beautiful space in the back left side of the body. Sometimes you feel more of it as you breathe in, and there's a letting go as you breathe out. Okay. Start to gently crawl the hands back toward us to lift that head, and then both legs are going to reach forward. You might want to wiggle the knees just to loosen it up for a moment. And then both arms reach up on an in-breath. Fold over both legs on the out-breath. And again, let the hands land anywhere. Pull the heart forward on your inhale. And then drop into your fold on the exhale. We're not going to stay here long, just enough time to create a nice amount of opening and spaciousness through the back body. Softening the jaw. Good. And then start to crawl the hands back toward the hips to lift up again. You're going to press into the floor, bend the knees, scooch the hips a little forward so that you can roll onto your back, your head lands on the mat, and then hug your knees to your chest. You can rock a little if you like. Very nice. And let's take both feet up. So it's the same shape, it's the same position, just in a different orientation. Arms overhead. Good. Pull the navel in. And then just lower the right leg as you breathe in, as low as you want. And lift it back up as you breathe out. And left side, inhale, lower it. Exhale, lift it. The toes are flexed. Inhale, right leg lowers. Navel in to lift it on the exhale. Inhale, left leg lowers. Navel in to lift it on the exhale. Now, if you want, you can interlace your hands behind your head and do it like that. Inhale, right leg lowers with the head lifted. Exhale, lift it. Inhale, left leg lowers. Exhale, lift it. If you're lifting the head, try not to pull on it. Inhale, right leg lowers. Exhale, lift it. Front of the neck is spacious. Inhale, left leg lowers. Exhale, lift it. Stay here. And just slowly lower both legs together as low as you want to go without letting your belly pop out. So navel hugs in, hands can be behind the head or arms overhead. If it's too much on your lower back, you're going to bend your knees. So find the place where you start to shake a little and stay there for just a breath. Good, and then bend both knees to your chest, give them a little hug. Whew. Rock around. All right, let's drop both feet to the floor. Good timing. Press the feet down to lift the hips up. Gentle bridge pose. Hands can interlace if you like, walking the upper arms closer, freeing up the throat and forehead. Or arms reach back overhead. Totally good either way. Let the breath flood the front side of the body. Soften the face. When you're ready, slowly unlace the hands if you did. Separate the shoulder blades and just lower down in control, vertebra by vertebra. Once the low back settles, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, hugging the left leg toward you, hamstring or shin, flexing the right toes back, lengthening the back of the neck, softening the face, eyes, and jaw. And just settle into your breathing, into your body, into the sensations of the shape. Letting all of that come into the forefront of your mind so that other thoughts take a back seat. Let's let go, uncross and recross, left ankle, left toes flex, hug your right leg toward you anywhere you like. Consciously relax all the upper body muscles, right? The neck, jaw, eyes, mouth. Feel that seamless flow of breath. It sort of lulls you into this really soothing space internally. Nothing else matters. All we have is this moment, so can you appreciate it? Let's let go. Uncross. Bring the soles of the feet together on the floor, knees drop apart. Open your arms in a cactus. Goalpost shape. Let the shoulders and hands, hips and feet all just relax here as they're exposed. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're empty of breath, pull the navel in just to take the knees up. Keep the arms as they are. When the knees touch together, wiggle the feet wide apart. And then just windshield wipe the knees side to side, loosening the hips, loosening the spine. Feel free to turn your nose opposite to the direction of the knees. Go as fast or slow as you prefer. Just tune in. And when you've done enough of those, bring the feet back beneath the knees. Hug your right knee to the chest. Extend the left leg out on the floor and let it rest. And then right arm opens to the right. Right knee crosses over to the left. And then just let your right arm be heavy. Let your right knee and foot be heavy. If you want to straighten the right leg, you can. And let the breath soothe you, lull you into, once again, a very healing state. Filling and emptying, and just riding that wave of breath. You might sigh out this last one. And bend your knee if you straightened it to bring it back up to the chest. Take both knees in for a moment and then switch it off. Left knee stays bent. Right leg goes out. Let it be heavy. Left arm to the left and left knee crosses to the right. And then see if you can feel the weight of that left shoulder and left knee. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Let go of any tension in the eyes. And feel the whole cycle of breath as it fills you and empties you. As it soothes and nourishes your nervous system and your mind. Maybe sigh out this last one. When you're ready, come back to center. Left knee in, right knee in. Circling the knees if you'd like in both directions. Maybe the feet as well. Maybe giving yourself a little squeeze and a hug. And then opening up to Shavasana. Any comfortable Shavasana shape. Legs can go out long, feet can flop open, palms can spin up and soften. Definitely close your eyes here if you're able and let all the muscles behind the eyes let go. All the muscles that orbit the eyes let go. And imagining that you could feel that letting go, that softening, just travel all across the face and jaw and down the throat, chest, torso, hips, legs, feet, toes, shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. And feel free to take a last deeper breath in here. Open the lips and let it go. And let go of your breathing now. Let go of moving or working your body. And just let go completely. Let yourself rest. Let yourself receive the benefits of your practice. See if you can let yourself as well just stay here in each moment to enjoy this reprieve, this time just to be and relax without having to do or think or move or plan. Just be here and relax. We won't be here long, so please take advantage of it. And if it's hard for you to settle into stillness and relax, then just notice that without judging it. Maybe it's something that you can get better at. If it's easy for you, notice that. Maybe be grateful for that. I'm still here with you, holding space. Stay as you are for another solid minute or more if you can, in silence. And very slowly make your way back into your body with a little gentle movement anywhere that feels right. Perhaps even another deep breath in. And then releasing it. And just taking a moment just to notice how you feel. Just to notice the effects of your practice and all the benefits that you derive from it, because there are many. And just send yourself some love, some appreciation, some encouragement. Thank you so much for practice. Namaste. Namaste.